HD. Why HD versus, like the image of HD versus, we hear a lot, the image is good enough versus an image like you have on the screen that's HD.
Well, who in here buys standard definition TVs? Like, none of us do, right? Like, all we go to, like, you know, Costco or wherever, and you're buying TVs, like, we all want, like, a clear, crisper, the clear image, because it matters. And so, when I'm investing in something that is going to make or break my ability to get someone to commit to treatment, say ortho, for example, okay? I need those pictures to be the best quality possible, because that could be what makes or breaks the decision. So in the grand scheme of things, what the cost is relative to, you know, the one-time cost versus the overall potential cost, it makes no sense. So let's say example. Let's say you have an opportunity to buy, you know, something that is I don't know how much y'all's cameras. How much do cameras cost? I always forget now.
$5,500.
Okay, $5,500. Okay, versus like let's just say $1,000 on eBay, because you can get a $1,000 camera, I'm sure, on eBay that works great.
Or $300 or $150.
Exactly, whatever it is. So you're talking about $5,000. Okay, to me, the way I look at things is that's 1.5 ortho cases. That's one case essentially, or that's three or four crowns, or one crown and one ortho case. And it's like, you can't tell me that with a high quality camera that one works every time when you need it to work, and two, that when you plug it in and use it, that it's going to be able to convey something that actually gets someone to move forward. I mean, that is the biggest no-brainer ever. You know, and that's how I look at the cost of everything. How many of X do I have to do to make it make sense? And this isn't like something that's a recurring monthly payment. It's just $5,500.
Right.
So if it's $5,500, to me, that's the biggest, you know, all I need is let's say I buy one for all four of my hygienists, right? I need each hygienist then at some point in the life of that camera to sell one more ortho and one more crown than they would have sold. And like, that's going to happen within the first month. And then everything else is gravy.
Versus the hygienist not having their own camera?
Versus one, yeah, because then, look, if they don't have their own, they don't use them. I think that's pretty self-explanatory, because it's another barrier. And but the problem we do as dentists is we hurt the patient's ability to say yes, because we build up hurdles for ourselves and for our team, right? We build up barriers, and one of those barriers is getting someone off their butt to go get the camera and hook it up, versus it being right there plugged in, ready to go. You know, and the same thing for me in the doctor's chair, right? If it requires me or my assistant having to get up to go get the image, maybe I don't take this image, and then I don't get paid, and then we write it off and move on, and it's like, you yada yada yada. So to me, it's just you have to almost have them in every op, you know, or the ops that you mainly work out of, especially in hygiene, because that's the whole purpose of that area. Is it's a loss leader to generate revenue for the doctor from a business standpoint.